Marianah Lourens met Kuns en Vermaak hier op FM Radio. En dit is natuurlijk ons gemeenskap radio. Yes, community radio by FM, and it's Marianah Lourens with art and entertainment. I have some very, very interesting guests here with me. I just want to start off with mentioning a very amazing venture that is happening that I think is amazing because the charity is being raised for, and because we're a community station, so before I go to our guests, and they don't mind because they actually know the person, if they don't know him, they know of him. Andrew Gerai, he is from Nelson Mandela Bay, shall I say. He did go to the UK, had a terrible accident, a truck hit him, and he cannot raise money for himself, he cannot work, and so his family here are organising a music trivia night. Of course, Andrew Gerai, he was from the MMA Jiu-Jitsu community, and everybody's quite distraught about his condition. So there is going to be a music trivia night. It's going to happen on the 2nd of December. Book your team for the trivia. You can phone 082-541-9636. That's Samantha, his sister. Some of you know her. Or you can phone Danielle, 082-696-6664. That is 082-696-6664. That's Danielle. And then Kaylee, she's 072-517-4112. I'll repeat these numbers just before we end, but please book your team. It's going to be at Eddie Max, VP Park Sports Club. And we all know it's a nice, cozy place there. And it's going to be a fun music trivia night. Music trivia is always good because you find out how little you know about music. And of course, those who know something can earn some points. All the money will go to the medical expenses of Andrew Gerai. And I am all for it. So, here I am with my guests now. First of all, I say hello, Mark Phelps.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. I just want to say Mark Phelps is Aladdin, and we're going to talk about Aladdin just now. Then I have Leandi, Fontini.
Great.
That's also an unusual surname.
It is. It's very unique, actually.
Is it Italian or something?
That's great.
Not so bad with my language guesses. And Lesa-Maré Harris.
Hello.
And is it Lesa-Maré?
It's Lesa-Maré, like Elvis's daughter.
Yeah. Okay, because I see you've got the E and the little
yes.
the exclamation on the E. And they both are going to be performing, and it's going to happen now, 3rd to 8th of December at Old Grey Sports Club. Absolutely nuts. Now, it looks like it's going to be really nutty. So we're going to come back to you. Let's go back to Aladdin. And Mark Phelps, of course, I met you during Matilda.
Yes.
Because we were both in Matilda, but you stood out. I mean, what did you do in Matilda?
Well, I was the children's entertainer. I got to perform for the children at a birthday party with puppets and very high heels. Yeah, that was quite a challenging role. I really enjoyed it.
A challenging role.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm sure. Of course, we never got to see it because we were all backstage waiting to go on. So I'll have to wait for the DVD to come out or something that we can see. But of course, Aladdin is opening tonight because it is the 29th of November.
Yes, exactly.
And you are excited.
I'm very excited about it. Yeah, there's a lot of work has gone into it, and we're going to see if it's paid off.
Now, Aladdin, to me, is quite a male-oriented thing, and us ladies are quite upset because we couldn't be cast in some of the roles. I know lots of my female friends, we all just didn't get in. I mean, Leslie just said to me, don't phone us, we'll phone you. And of course, we all know what that means because the few female roles that there are done by men. But there is one female.
We have 3
Jasmine is the one that everybody knows from the story.
Yes. But this adapted version, we do have 2 other lead female roles.
Okay.
We have Amira, sort of a dancing queen. She's got some of the core dances that she is in charge of. And then my friend who's always with me, Anvi, her character's been adapted from Abu the monkey in the movies.
So who are doing those roles?
Isabella Hendricks is playing Anvi, my best friend. And Abigail Ranwell is playing Amira.
Of course, we know Abigail.
Yes.
Well, I've been in lots of shows with Abby when she was still in school. It was so exciting. So we can actually look forward to a good run because it's carrying on till the 17th.
Yes, it's quite a long run.
So there's going to be quite a few shows. There are going to be some matinees, I think I saw. And of course, there are going to be car guards at the little theatre here where we are sitting in the green room. It's going to be done here. And it's always nice to come here because it's got that pantomime feel from other pantomimes.
Yes, it feels like home.
Yeah, and it feels like almost Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah. When the pantomime is on, then you're almost there. Because when it ends, then it's a few days to Christmas.
Yeah, that's true.
And tickets are at web tickets or at Pick and Pay.
Yes.
And they're 100 Rand.
Right.
And that is very reasonable.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
So we'll talk some more about you and your acting and performing career just now. Let me go to Leandi because Leandi Fontini, I just saw that you're a stage world lecturer.
That's great.
And are you actively doing that now?
Yes, I'm a teacher there. And it's actually really awesome because I used to study at Stage World and I've been in the arts for a long time, but now it's almost like full circle. I get to actually take my knowledge and pass that on to the next generation.
Yeah, that is so wonderful because, of course, then you know who is our Mrs. Phelps in Matola.
I do.
Because she is at Stage World.
That's
Still
correct.
have a little way to go with Stage World. How many years? It's 3 years.
It's a 3-year course.
And Ivana, Tiki, of course we just call her Tiki.
Yes.
But yes, so you are part of this melodrama of Absolutely Nuts.
Yes, I am.
And I was quite interested. It sounds like lots of fun because it's going to be at Old Grey Sports Club. And the tickets range from $190 per person. If you come by yourself kind of thing, lonely person, you come there. Which usually doesn't often happen, but it does. I know that people come by themselves. But there's also corporate packages. So there are a few packages that includes a few shooters that I see and stuff like that.
Gizmos,
Yeah.
yes.
So, Lesa-Maré, let's go to you because you're a performer, a singer as well. But
I am, yes.
where do you come from?
So I grew up in Port Elizabeth. I did some theatre here as well, more on the Afrikaans side, did some reviews, did some fear shows, that type of thing. And then I actually moved to George where I did a few big gigs with doing Kumba on stage, did a few melodramas, did some pantomimes. And then coming back to PE, I also do Shakespeare in the Park, I've done some pantos.
Yes.
And my big love is the backstage. So with melodrama, when Taryn Light, who's hosting melodrama, Taryn Light Productions, said, let's do a melodrama. It's been 10 years. We need some laughter. I was all in. And I was like, yes, this is what we need. After 3 years of COVID, sitting at home, not doing much, we just need laughter. So melodrama is a big passion of mine, which is kind of like bringing me back on stage. I'm supposed to just be background, but I get to play a few very fun roles in this as well.
Okay, so everybody gets to do something.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, and of course, I know quite a few. I mean, I've been on stage with Darren Light, with Rose Cowper, with Philip Cowie. I don't know who else there.
We have Candida's in as well.
Candida.
Candida's
We've been lots of shows
yes.
together. And
we have some great, with Leandi being at Stage World, we have 2 of their students who are actually making their melodrama debuts with us. So we have
fabulous.
Arthur and Mfuno, which are in their very first melodrama. So we're very excited to have them as well.
That's lovely.
Yeah, it's a whole range. And we even have a newcomer to the theatre. He's been in theatre before, but he's made a comeback now. And it's
And who
DJ
is he?
Van Sale.
Oh, it's DJ.
DJ, yes.
Is his surname Van Sale?
That's correct.
He's in the background. He's sitting there. I'm waving at him. He says we must keep quiet. We mustn't talk about him. Everyone's going to see you on stage, DJ. Yes, you might as well come and sit here and join us. Come on. Listen, DJ, I'm a Van Sale. I was born a Van Sale.
Oh,
so you're in good company. But DJ, what are you going to do in Absolutely Nuts?
I'll be playing the king.
Oh, really? And tell us some more about yourself.
This was always like, let's put this is the road not taken for me. Through the past years that I've been in corporate, I always wanted to get back on stage. My younger years, I was a little bit more involved. And in Pretoria, there was a time that they just casted you in the background and so on. You put your name on and they would call you. And I used to have fun then. I was like 13, 14 years old. And most of my friends then, always through my life, has been in the arts and performing in drama and either on stage. And I was more in business. And now I decided, no, okay, let's see where this goes. And this by accident, and Leandi actually said, "Cut." And I wanted to do this, and she said, yeah.
So Leandi dragged you onto the stage.
I actually dragged him to the rehearsal. And then by chance,
and he thought,
well, Taryn was like, anyway, we need someone else. And I was like, well, here's DJ. How about him?
So what do you do exactly?
What?
Music, sing,
nothing,
perform, acrobatics?
Nothing like that. I am... What, on the show or in like, on the show? Yes, well, not acrobatics on the show, but some. Some, I would say.
Depending how many peanuts get thrown.
One can actually class it roughly in the acrobatic category. Can one? No, let's not go there. But are you going to be on stage?
Yes.
Yes, so you're going to be performing?
Yes.
Okay. And when you say about corporate
business
in Pretoria, is that where you come from?
Yes.
Because I was born in Pretoria.
Centurion.
So wouldn't it be strange?
Maybe you're his mother.
But there are so many fun sales. I mean, you can just look in the old phone directories. I mean, it's pages and pages and pages of fun sales. They like Van der Merwe.
Yeah.
You know, so many. But yeah, we are related somehow, somewhere, from somewhere. What are you going to be doing, Leandi?
I'm going to be playing the sweeper, which includes a whole bunch of different characters. I'm going to be singing and playing a hawker, all sorts of fun stuff. Which is what I love, because I get to actually just chop and change and just fill the gaps.
Because I see also you class yourself or describe yourself as the chief coffee maker and dishwasher at Magnetic Storm. Of course, Magnetic Storm is a good learning ground because Magnetic Storm is everywhere.
Absolutely. Yeah, I started off with Magnetic Storm in my early ages while I was still studying at Stage World, and was part of the team doing splash festivals and, you know, all of the harbour festivals. And then we moved to Cape Town. We started the Cape Town branch in Cape Town.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I've been involved with Magnetic Storm a lot, and it's been amazing working for them. But since then, I've been actually moved on, and I started with Stage World, but I still have a very good relationship.
But you are a performer.
At heart, yes, absolutely.
Yeah. You don't always just make the coffee and wash the dishes.
Oh, no. That's just me. I'm just
extra talent.
Some of us just have to do that sometimes. Yes. But also, DJ, I want to just ask you, did you perform when you were in Pretoria ever?
No, literally when I was 13, 14 years old, no, that was just background, and there was a little bit
like
of
extras.
Yeah, extras and so on. I remember there was a part in Sonkring. I think they were shooting in Centurion. I was extras there.
That was film.
Film, yeah.
Yeah, because stage is a bit different to film. You've discovered that, no doubt. Yes, we've all discovered that. Some of us have been little parts in film here and there. I know I've had them. And it's very strange because you hardly ever see the people who in the same series or whatever with you. But it's a different dynamic totally. Now, Mark, what I want to ask you, where did it begin for you? Did you go into the church choir and stuff like that?
That's going very far back.
Is that a bit of a background for you?
So I grew up, I loved singing, dancing, acting was always a big part of my life. I remember I was a narrator in my first play back when I was 5 years old in my preschool. And yeah, ever since then, kind of just carried on developing and growing as a performer. That's what I do full time.
It just bit you. You were hooked.
Yeah, I can't get rid of it.
Yeah. Because you actually don't get up one morning and say, I want to be a performer. And so many people say how it started in the Sunday school choir and how the granny dragged them into, the church choir and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, as soon as I got on stage, I realized that's something I want to do forever.
Yeah. And of course, churches do have productions sometimes. Yeah,
that's true.
My Tiki told me we've got 5 minutes. That was about a minute to go. Your show, Aladdin, is at the Little Theatre.
Yes.
Opening tonight until the 17th of December.
Correct.
Tickets at Web Tickets.
Yes.
You can pay. Is there something you want to add?
It's going to be a great show. Don't miss out.
Don't miss out. Don't miss out. Whatever you do, don't miss out. And then yours is almost.
Yes, it's
almost the 3rd to the 8th.
Yes, that's correct.
Now, Old Grey, I mean, it's easy to find. You go in
Down Mount Road, Lennox Street.
Mount Road,
Yeah.
Lennox Street. If you come from that
Yes,
side,
yeah.
come from city side, you go past the hospital and stuff like that.
Yes.
And just keep going, and it's on your left. You can't miss it. There's a big sign that says Old Grey.
Yeah, and the location will also be on our Facebook page.
It's on the Absolutely Nuts Facebook page, and the posters are awesome. And they're wearing their T-shirts, and that's exactly what the posters are. It's bright, it's nice. What I like, if you go on Facebook, you see the different artists on the posters, and that's very nice. And what I do like here about the tables, seating and corporate packages from $350 to $550, of course, depending how many people there are and how much they want of your shooters and stuff like that. But it says nuts included.
Nuts included.
Nuts are always included for everyone.
The nuts are included for every ticket.
Okay.
So whether you buy a single ticket and you come alone, you're that poor soul who's making friends, or you're bringing a group of friends, it includes nuts. So every ticket with a $190 ticket, you get a packet of nuts, which you are willing and allowed to throw at us or throw at your friends or consume. They are amazing. Melodrama is kind of like situated around the Peanut Gallery, which is quite fun. With the corporate packages, we have, even if you are just you coming, you're a lone business owner, or you want to bring 20 of your colleagues with, the packages differ from $350 to $550, which include either a bucket of nuts or a hard hat to protect you from the flying nuts, or a T-shirt with your logo on it, as well as the Absolutely
So
Nut
there's
T-shirts.
choices to
There's
be made.
choices,
So they do have to contact
076-322-9850. But you can also contact us via our Facebook page, or you can pop a mail to melodrama.
Because if you go to the Facebook page, there's an opportunity to
WhatsApp. So you can literally click the link and pop us a WhatsApp, and we will sort out your tickets for you.
just be there.
Yeah.
Because you've only got a few days.
We only have a few days. We are giving away free
the 3rd
tickets.
is quite fully booked.
Yes, the 3rd is almost sold out. Limited tickets left. Yeah. And then we also have a competition running where you can win tickets to our shows for the Monday to the Thursday if you spot one of our peanut wagons on the road. So we have 3 of the peanut wagons. You can tag our Facebook page, Taryn Light Productions, and you can win some tickets.
But that is almost past.
No, it'll run to the end.
It'll run to the end.
Yeah, to the end.
Okay, so from till the 8th.
Yes. Till the 8th.
At what time?
It starts at 7 each night.
It starts at 7 every night. Sorry, Mark, you can't go.
Yeah, no, that is unfortunate.
But we're very excited. We finish on the 8th, so we are all coming to Aladdin on the 9th.
Awesome.
We can't wait.
You'll be able to go to Aladdin.
Yes.
And let me just again mention the music trivia night for Andrew Jarai, the fundraiser. He is a ex-MMA, a jiu-jitsu community member here from our area, our own homeboykie. And so please, if you can, book your team. It's R100 per person, and the bookings can be done through Samantha at 082-541-9636 or Danielle 082-696-6664 or Kaylee 072-517-4112. And it's Eddie Max at VP Sports Club, VP Park, Victoria Park. It's in a couple of days' time. So please also don't snooze. If you snooze, you lose. And thank you so much. And DJs, thank you for stepping up here into our interview. And being prepared for us to hear your voice. And I'm looking forward to what you're going to do. You're going to be doing.
We would also just like to mention that for the melodrama, we've got some charities place as well. We've got the AACL, Animal Anti-Cruelty League, and we've also got Isitata that we're dedicating each gets dedicated a night to, that we're going to be giving a portion of the tickets, as well as any of the peanuts that are left over we'll be giving to the Animal Cruelty League as well.
So there you are. You are going to be helping the community.
Yeah,
And that's what
community
we're all
theatre
about. That's
in the
what our
community.
hearts are all about. And of course, the kids just love the pantomime
They
type
do.
shows, and they love Aladdin. And so all the kids are invited. I know there are some charity night there
Yes, I
as
think
well.
we have 2 before.
And so it's going to be so lekker. And tonight's the opening, and I'll be there.
Yes.
Woo-hoo. So thank you so much for coming. Thank you, Mark.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, DJ. Thank you, Leandi.
Thank you very much. It's been
I'm
such
looking at
awesome.
her and I'm seeing this Italian look. That's look the part. And thank you, Lesa-Maré.
Thank you, Marianah.
Like Elvis's daughter,
Yes.
Lesa-Maré. It's a lovely name. And we looking forward to all the shows.
Great,
Now
thank
really
you.
time to say goodbye. Marianah Lourens and Art and Entertainment. That is saying goodbye. Marianah Lourens, Kuns en Vermaak, wat nou groet met Arrivari.